So I wanted to make this really quick video on fun in Forex trading, and that if you're having fun in these markets while you're trading your system, you're doing it wrong. Now, let me preface this by saying that I don't think you should not enjoy trading, right? I think you should enjoy what you do. You should enjoy this journey that you're on. But this message is more or less pertaining to not having your emotions overtake you in these markets. So let's just hop into this because I got some cool stuff behind this black bubble. So the first thing I want to bring up in this whole space of forex trading and the idea of having fun while you're trading is that it should not be fun. It should be boring. If someone is telling you that forex trading or day trading in general is super exciting and you should feel these huge emotional spikes, these adrenaline spikes, these rushes, all these tides of like, whoa, look at the price, it's dropping, look at all, look at this pattern forming. Or if you're trying to go in on a breakout and it's engulfing, the candle's engulfing, you should just your heart should just start beating faster, and that's a good thing. That's not. Let's just go ahead and get that out of your system. If you are feeling these types of emotions, these types of psychological impacts, if your body is going through these types of things as you're in the markets, you are not prepared. You're not at the stage yet to where you can, flawlessly execute with no expectation. I'm sure that there's an expectation somewhere in deep in your mind that you want this trade to work out. If you see your stop loss about to get absolutely ran through, like I'm talking straight drilled, and you're worried about that, your emotions are in play. They are affecting you, and they will cause you to make stupid decisions like extending the stop loss or going in for a revenge trade, etc., etc. The truth of the matter here is that something like that, it's just clear that you're either risking too much or you're emotionally immature in this space, and that you need time to develop as a trader. And obviously, to do that, you must be executing trades. But you don't want to think that this is something that's normal and should be encouraged, right? This idea of having fun and having all these sort of emotional demons that will overtake you. And trust me, every trader that has gone through this can attest to that. Now, the second thing about having fun in the forex trading space is, you don't want it to be necessarily fun, but it should be boring and it should feel nearly robotic. Now, what I mean by that is when it comes to execution of your plan, of your strategy, there should be no thinking. There should be no feeling. It should just be click, calculate, click, calculate. There should not be any sort of process of, I'm hesitating. Should I not? Should I? None of that should be happening. Your plan, your strategy has already done all of the thinking and feeling for you. You are not there to think. You are not there to feel. You are there to execute. You are there to operate the machine. You spent the time building your machine out. Now follow it. Now work the machine. Don't let that machine work you. Don't get overcome by this feeling of hesitation. Oh, I don't know if I should press the button. I don't know. It's not. I mean, I see my pattern forming, but I just, my emotions are taking a hold. If you're in that stage, you are still developing, the early stages of development, and you should definitely work on that. And it will hold you back if you're not able to develop past that, right? You have to be able to control those urges. You have to be able to understand that if you're feeling like that, it's because your strategy is not as consistent as you believe it to be. You probably may or may not have the numbers to back it up, so you can't logically justify your plan working out. It's probably still a developing plan. That's probably what the truth is. And the last thing here It's just patience. Now, I did a little bit of a play on words with paid shints, because if you allow to let your system run its course, if you allow your system to basically just do what it's supposed to do, and you do that consistently, then things will work out. If the numbers are correct, if your win rate, your risk to reward ratio, your risk management, everything, your factoring in emotions, all of that is factored into your system, and you're following that system to a T, then it's just time. You're not going to get all these results in a day, in a week, in a month. Time. Let time run its course and let your system work like it was intended to. Then after, a quarter, half a year, you can look back at your data, and then you can see, okay, how's the performance? What can I work on? What can I change? What can I eliminate? What can I add in? And you just go from there. Now, that's a whole process, right? And that's the reality of Forex trading that no one wants to talk about. Everyone wants to talk about, oh, here's this, strategy you can just throw in onto the charts, and all of a sudden, no, that's not how it works. So, yeah, very quick video. I hope this was insightful to you. And if it was, just let me know in the comments. And that's all. Thanks. Sinra out.